In a small village called Obodo Hill, there lived a girl named Zara. Zara was only 15 years old, but she was taller, bigger, and stronger than every other teenager in the village. Her hands were heavy, her steps shook the ground, and her strength scared everyone. Sadly, Zara did not use her strength to help people. She used it to hurt them. Anytime Zara walked through the village paths, the other teenagers ran away. Some hid behind their mothers' huts. Some jumped into the bushes. Others turned their faces and acted like they did not see her. Everyone knew one thing. If Zara saw you, trouble would follow. Sometimes she grabbed people's things with her strong hands. Sometimes she pushed them down like they were leaves. Other times she stood over them, calling them bad names and laughing while they cried. She bullied boys. She bullied girls. She even bullied quiet children who never did anything wrong. The teenagers hated Zara deeply, but they were too afraid to fight her. They only talked in secret. They whispered at night. They dreamed of the day someone would stop her. But nobody dared to stand up to Zara. Everyone knew that if you tried, your life would become worse. And Zara enjoyed the fear. The more afraid people became, the worse she acted. Her bad behavior spread everywhere. Even in school, she caused trouble. She broke benches. She shouted at classmates. She scared teachers. One day, the teachers got tired. They said, "We cannot teach with this girl here." And they stopped allowing her into class. The adults in Obodo Hill talked every day. "This girl will destroy someone," one man said. "Her behavior is not normal," another woman said. But nobody did anything. Even Zara's parents feared her. They heard all the complaints. They knew she was bad. But they stayed silent. They were afraid her anger would turn on them. The teenagers became very careful. They listened for her loud footsteps. They watched every corner. They hid whenever they heard her voice. If they saw her near the stream or on a narrow path, they ran fast, their hearts beating hard. One hot afternoon, Zara was bullying some teenagers by the roadside. She pushed them. She blocked their way. She laughed as they begged. Just then, an old woman walked by. Her name was Mama Zuri. Mama Zuri was known in the village for her kind heart and wise words. She had lived long. She had seen many seasons and many children grow. She stopped when she saw Zara hurting the teenagers. She walked closer and spoke gently. "My child," she said, "why do you treat others like this? Do you not know that hurting people is wrong?" Zara became angry. She frowned and shouted, "Old woman, leave me alone. This is not your business." The teenagers gasped. Nobody ever spoke to Mama Zuri like that. Mama Zuri stayed calm. "Zara," she said softly, "the road you are walking is dangerous. One day, what you give to others will return to you." Zara laughed loudly. "Nothing will happen to me," she said. "I do whatever I want." She walked away proudly. Mama Zuri watched her leave with sadness. Because her words were not a curse. They were a warning. Things get worse. Zara became worse with time. She took food from the market without paying. She picked fruits from farms without asking. She grabbed anything she liked. Nobody stopped her. One day, a group of teenagers were coming back from the farms. Their baskets were full of fresh food. They were tired but happy. Suddenly, Zara stood on the path ahead. Her hands were on her waist. Her face showed trouble. Fear entered their hearts. Zara smiled. I like what I see, she said. I will take it. They begged her. Please, Zara, we worked all day. She did not listen. She grabbed the baskets and walked into the bush. The teenagers cried. When they got home, their parents were angry and helpless. The village complained again. We cannot live like this. But still, nothing changed. This time, the teenagers had enough. A brave boy named Tari gathered them behind an old, broken hut. We must stop Zara, Tari said. If adults won't help us, we will help ourselves. Some were afraid. She is too strong, one girl said. Tari shook his head. We won't use strength. We will use our brains. They planned carefully. They decided to dig a deep hole in the bush. They worked all day with sticks and hands. They remembered every insult and every pain. By evening, the hole was deep. They covered it with leaves and branches. Then they waited. On market day, Zara walked the usual path. The teenagers hid. They shouted insults from the bush. Zara became mad. She ran toward the voices without thinking. The teenagers ran ahead of her. They jumped over the hidden hole. Zara did not see it. She fell inside with a loud scream. The ground went quiet. Zara was trapped. The teenagers laughed. For the first time, Zara was powerless. They left her there. After 2 days, the truth came out. The village followed the teenagers to the pit. Zara was weak and dirty. She cried. I am sorry, she said. I will never bully anyone again. They pulled her out. She looked different, broken, ashamed. From that day, Zara changed. She stopped bullying. She started helping. She carried loads. She helped old people. She fixed benches. Slowly, the village trusted her again. She used her strength for good. And peace returned to Obodo Hill. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I love you all.